If you want to see romantic relationships between older women and younger men,
you should definitely watch our picks for the best classic older women, younger men movies.
Find them.
That's my wife, punk!
Number 10. How Stella Got Her Groove Back, directed by Kevin Rodney Sullivan. Maintaining a healthy relationship is always hard, but when you are separated by so much age and space, how can you find true happiness? When 40-something-year-old stockbroker Stella finds someone fun in the sun, she is soon captured by the charisma of 20-something Winston. Facing the fact that she has developed true feelings for this man, she must find a way to make this love stand a chance.
Okay, where's your boyfriend?
You know, you ask a lot of questions to be so young. Where are your parents? And how old are you?
My parents are at home where they belong. And how old do you think I am?
Number 9.
Been involved with a married man.
Well, he was sort of separated when we started.
The Secret of My Success is a comedy film directed by Herbert Ross. This hilarious and heartwarming journey follows a young, ambitious go-getter as he navigates the corporate world, complete with disguises, office politics, mishaps, and a touch of romance. Upon learning that his internship has been canceled, he must improvise and reluctantly starts working for his bumbling uncle. However, posing as a high-tier executive becomes the key to climbing higher than he ever dreamed.
I did some checking, and it turns out we can get some tax breaks if we put up a facility in the Midwest region.
You checked? Well, earlier today. That's great.
Number 8.
I'll be 44 in December.
I'm 27.
White Palace is an erotic romantic drama film directed by Louis Mandoki. This classic journey of sexual discovery, lust, and love brings together two people from different worlds, a young ad executive and an older waitress with little in common. It delves into themes of desire, connection, and self-discovery as their passionate and complex relationship challenges conventions. But age and social differences mean that the path of true love is strewn with problems.
Is some coffee?
Well, why don't I fix you a drink instead?
Drink? No, I'm trying to get my ass home in one piece.
Yeah, if you can't drive, you might as well drink, right?
Number 7.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't want you to be angry with me.
That Cold Day in the Park is a psychological thriller film directed by Robert Altman. A game of lies is played out down this voyeuristic rabbit hole of obsession. When lonesome Frances sees a seemingly homeless man on a park bench from her apartment window, she invites him in to help fight her loneliness. Little does she know that he is not who he appears to be, but neither is she.
I want you to stay here. I want things to stay the way they are. You can understand that, can't you? I can't let you go. Not now.
Number 6.
Are you lost?
Stifler's mom.
American Pie is a sex comedy film directed by Paul Weitz. This cultural hit not only brought back the iconic teenage comedy, but portrayed a ridiculous exploration of the most absurd teenage years. American Pie follows a bunch of so-called no-hitters that finally decide to take action. On the mission of losing their virginity as soon as possible, they are fated to stumble from absurdity to absurdity.
I got some scotch.
Single malt?
Aged 18 years. The way I like it.
Number 5. Thelma and Louise, directed by Ridley Scott. As a feministic approach to cinema, Thelma and Louise is the story of two women, one burned out from being a housewife and one free-minded, that flee from the law after killing a man that tried to rape one of them. A normal fishing trip becomes the adventure of their lives as the two finally discover what they really want.
Take that cash, you put it in that bag right there. You got an amazing story to tell your friends. If not, well, you got a tag on your toe. You decide. Simple as that. Then I just slip on out.
Number 4. Days of Being Wild, written and directed by Wong Kar-wai. This mesmerizing drama full of sexual tension and grief delves into the complexities of human connections, loneliness, and unfulfilled desires. It follows the life of a young man who must come to terms with a twisted family secret and other enigmatic characters whose paths intertwine in 1960s Hong Kong. With breathtaking cinematography and a dreamy atmosphere, this film promises a profound experience.
兩份英，你咪叫 Lulu 咩？
啲同事唔知我英文名嘛？你嚟打個字好講喎。
Number 3.
You know why I started to fix the place? I didn't want to say anything until I knew I could make it livable. For us.
All That Heaven Allows is a 1955 drama directed by Douglas Sirk. The film is a classic melodrama about a 40-year-old wealthy widow named Carrie Scott who falls in love with the much younger gardener Ron Kirby. But it doesn't take long for malicious rumors about the tender romance to spread in the small community. Carrie tries in vain to stand up to her envious environment and tries to pursue her romance with Ron.
Isn't it enough that we love each other?
No, Carrie. It isn't. It isn't enough for either of us. You're running away from something important because you're afraid.
Afraid?
Mm-hmm.
Of what?
Number 2.
One more little surprise that I hope will make you very happy.
Harold and Maude is a 1971 coming-of-age dark comedy drama film directed by Hal Ashby. Creating a paradox in its own right, Harold and Maude is a warm-hearted and humored comedic experience that exceeds all expectations when becoming extremely dark-twisted. When a 20-year-old boy obsessed with suicide meets an 80-year-old eccentric woman, the two begin a taboo romantic relationship as they share new perspectives on the meaninglessness of life.
Then I suppose it was me. Get in, Hal.
Were you also the one who painted the saint?
Oh, yes. How did you like that?
Well, I didn't.
Oh, don't be too discouraged. For aesthetic appreciation, always a little time.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
Vic? Who's it?
It's Roy.
Roy?
Mr. Mueller.
Oh, shit. God.
I've almost finished the book you lent me. Your translation is very beautiful.
Why, thank you, Andraj. Coming from you, that's quite a compliment. She sticks her finger down her throat, and it all comes back up.
You must have done really well in school.
Straight A's.
Number 1.
Benjamin, I am not trying to seduce you.
I know that, but please, Mrs. Robinson, this is difficult.
Would you like me to seduce you?
The Graduate is a 1967 romantic comedy drama film directed by Mike Nichols. This all-time classic coming-of-age dramedy tells the story of 21-year-old Benjamin Braddock, a recent college graduate who wants to hide himself from adult advice and duties to instead enjoy the playful youth. Everything goes all right when he is seduced by Mrs. Robinson, a bored housewife and friend of his parents, until Benjamin starts falling in love with another woman.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.